Hi, I'm Jeremy Hartman. I'm the executive chef at Copeland's of New Orleans in Kennesaw, Georgia. Today I'm going to be going over how to deep fry turkey Cajun style. All right, so first off, when you're picking your turkey, you're looking for about a 12 to 14 pound turkey. Anything bigger than that is going to cause you to kind of have to burn the turkey in order to get it done all the way through, or you're going to have a raw turkey, and nobody wants sushi turkey for Thanksgiving when you're trying to feed your family. Next, probably most important step is going to be defrosting the bird. You want to let it defrost for about 48 to 72 hours inside your refrigerator. You do want to check, make sure it's fully defrosted. If you try and drop a partially frozen bird inside of a fryer, you're gonna have a big explosion and it's really gonna ruin your holidays. So once that step is done, we're gonna go ahead and take a Cajun marinade. This is a little Copeland's house secret right here, but it's basically butter. Who doesn't love butter? And some Cajun spices. You can really kind of make your own Cajun spices if you want. We have one that we keep true to heart. And then you're gonna take this big needle right here and basically inject the bird. The reason you want to inject the bird is it's doing a couple of different things. First of all, it's going to go ahead and inject flavor, which we need to have the flavor, and that's both in the butter and the spices. And as long as you have enough spices in it, when you go to slice the turkey, you'll actually see nice ribbons of your seasonings within too. Then the second thing is it's butter. Anytime most of your roasted turkey, you use butter to baste because that kind of keeps it moist. So obviously you're not going to be able to baste this once you put it in your oil. So the butter is going to kind of just continue to keep the juices flowing and keep it nice and moist inside that turkey while you're frying it. So you're just going to go ahead and fill up your injector. Then you're going to pick, basically you have 8 different zones on a turkey. You're going to have the 2 breasts, the 2 wings, and the 2 legs, and as well as your 2 thighs. So the most important parts are gonna be your 2 breasts. Breasts dry out the quickest and they also take the longest to cook. So it kind of can be a little tricky. And that's why you wanna put your most part of your marinade inside the breast. So you're gonna pick, I like to do about 4 different zones. You're gonna go ahead and press the needle in kind of deep and slowly inject. And you wanna move it around to really move the juices through. Then you'll pick another point, same area, continue to inject, and you'll actually see where your marinade is starting to bubble up inside the turkey underneath the skin. You'll go ahead and just continue to do that, like I said, about 4 times per breast, and it's definitely okay if you have some pull out, because it's just gonna continue to marinate the skin as well. Then, so your legs, your wings, and your thighs, they'll stay pretty moist themselves, but you still want that flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and inject. Really only need to do 1 time in each of these areas. Like I said, you can see the bubbling up. We've got the butter coming out. Then you'll finish up with that second breast. Again, looking for 4 nice full needles. Once you're finished injecting, then what I like to do is take the excess that kind of comes out and give it a nice rub down. All of that is just gonna add more flavor, and the marinade and the seasoning will actually tend to give you a little bit crispier of a skin as well. All right, then the next step is gonna be go ahead and we're gonna coat the outside of the bird in flour. Now, we don't just use any kind of regular baking a cake flour in here. We actually take the flour and we're gonna add more seasoning to it. We do use a different Cajun blend in this one. Again, use whatever you'd like. But again, we're looking for flavor. Really what you want. Also, it gives your skin a nice kind of golden, crispy texture and color, which, I mean, nobody complains about that. So you'll pull the bird, toss it, make sure you're gonna coat it very, very well, kind of coat it as evenly as you can, get the inside of the bird and everything, and then you'll shake off any excess flour from there, as to try not get as much in your oil, because that'll actually cause it to burn a little bit faster as the flour gets into the bottom of your pot. And then from there, you're ready to drop the bird in the oil. All right, so next step is actually gonna be to go ahead and getting it into the fryer. Now, being a commercial kitchen, I'm fortunate enough I have a nice big fryer underneath the hood system here. So a couple of more facts that you need to know at home. A, don't cook your turkey inside. You'll just have a fire, and again, it'll ruin your holiday. Second, you're looking for about 350 degrees on your oil. Now you can use vegetable oil, kind of a canola oil, vegetable oil blend, we actually use peanut oil. It just adds much more flavor, and it has a better heat point to it as well. Then from there, you're looking at, when you drop it in, we like to put ours breast side down first. Just kind of starts the cooking process there. And then if you have to rotate it at any point in time, you'll kind of go from there. Then you're gonna let the turkey fry for 3 minutes per pound. So you're gonna have to do the math on that one and just see what the exact weight of your bird is. And you're looking for an internal temperature of a minimum of 165 degrees at 15 seconds long. All right, so just a couple of safety points when you are removing your turkey from the oil. First thing is, obviously a turkey is gonna have a cavity inside of it, and that cavity will tend to hold some oil, which is going to be about 350 degrees, and you don't want that trip to the emergency room. So as you're pulling it out, make sure you're pulling it out slow. Make sure you're using a technique where the bird is actually very secure and not gonna fall back down into the oil. And once it's outside of the oil, you want to give it a few seconds to drain any of that excess hot oil back into your fryer, just to make sure that nobody's going to get any splash or spill when you go to slice a turkey or anything. You don't want any burns kind of happening from that. Then outside of that, you're going to want to go ahead and let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes to let the juices kind of settle inside of it, so that you don't lose any of that moisture and your turkey doesn't dry out. All right, so that's how to fry a turkey from start to finish. Obviously, we wanted to emphasize seasoning first of all, and safety second of all, probably safety more. But just to let you know, here at Copeland's in Atlanta, we go ahead and take care of about 2,000 families' fried turkey needs a year. We'd love to go ahead and take care of yours as well, but if you're outside the area and can't make it, hopefully this video helps you be safe and fry a great turkey. Hope you and your family have a great holiday.